Hello, I've just been informed that if you wish to look fly like Ellup and myself, then you should click your way to creative.com. On this website is remarkable designs, t-shirts, jackets, hats, hoodies, sweatpants, and more to come. We also have courses if you're looking to advance in your musical endeavors. Once you visit our website, it's pretty awesome. But once you make a buy, it's remarkable. It supports the channel and me. Please don't tell Ellup I said that, but he has not paid me yet. So buy away. Let's continue this journey in creating a movement of creatives around the world that can create with their inner creative juices. Musicians, music producers, beat makers, singers, club promoters, whomever you are in this industry, join me while we expand. As Ellup always says, stay creative without rules, but I have another saying. May the creative forces be with you. I made it up myself. Some people may think I'm Ellup, but I'm really not Ellup. He doesn't look anything like me. This commercial is now over. Back to the video.
What's up, people? Ellup on set from Creative Sound. Yes, indeed, we are live right now. The first comment of the day by my good people here, commented by Evo. Good vibes. Exactly. That's what it's about. Good vibes. And I hope everybody else can feel the good vibes coming through the stream all the way from Dallas, Texas to wherever you are. So we are in here live again. That means that you can ask questions. Feel free. If you are new here, please feel free. Do not be shy. Say hi, hello. If you got a question, let me know. We'll try to address the questions as always. You know, I'm here to help you guys. That's the whole goal of this stream. I'm making it beat live, but you know, I do like, you know, helping you guys out as well. That's what this channel is about. Everything music production here. So right now, we are in Studio One, but I've been using like sample sites to help me create a vibe and get inspired, get inspiration. And so lately I've just been using Splice to help me grab a vibe real quick. And I found this. I definitely want to work with that, so I'm gonna go ahead and just download that right now. course, I need to. I'm already signed in, so what is the problem? Cool. So we're gonna work with that and see what we can come up with. I try to go for a different vibe each time. You know what I mean? Like I'm versatile. I just go for what strikes my attention. First, I gotta pull up the app. But how you guys doing? Are you guys okay? Can you guys hear me well? Can you see me well? Can you hear the audio well? What's up, J Beats? Also, if you are not a subscriber, please feel free to subscribe. And I always go for thumbs up on the video, so I appreciate the thumbs up as you guys come in. Appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Let me exit out of there for the time being. Let me grab this sample. Bring that in. So we're going to grab this, make this follow the time signature. This one is 125. Let's see what it sounds like at 120. Oh, that was the wrong sample. Okay. I downloaded the wrong sample. That's fine. No problem there. Let's pull up. My download failed. Okay, looks like it downloaded that time. Okay. It downloaded that time. Let's get rid of this one. All right, so this one is at 106. Let's time stretch that. All right, let's slow that down. I kind of like it at the original tempo. Yeah. All right, let's do it again. Ah. Kyle, what's up? Chris, audio and video. Appreciate it. Hit the wrong button. All right, so I think what I want to do is start the beat off like that. I'm gonna put red like this, red light. Of course, I got to be in the effects section. Of course. Let's. You know what? I'm gonna put this only on this file because I was going to. What was I gonna do? I was gonna automate it, but I'm just gonna put it on that file or this region here. I like how that sounds. Change this up. I'm gonna put a I kinda like that. I'm trying to pick something not so loud, like for an intro or a verse. That's what I picked last time. Let's see what the keys have. I like that. I like that. Now, let's play with the new plugin by UJam. This plugin by UJam is something that just came out, and it's my first time testing it out live on stream. I just downloaded it. I wanted to test it out with you guys. So the last couple of streams I've been testing out the Neon joint, and I seem to use that almost equally close to the amount of times I put Red Light Distortion, which is a native plugin to Studio One. But I want to test it out and see what it sounds like if I was to use that. UJam been stepping. Well, UJam has already been here. But if you guys dig UJam, I have a link in the description area where you can just click on that and it takes you there, and all of the other stuff that they ever done. I use their Sparkle guitar from there. It's a few other ones that I use. All of their guitar stuff, definitely. But yeah, they have some really like awesome products. Like I said, I've been using the Neon like a lot. This one right here is called Voodoo, and this is my first time. Well, it's called Voodoo. It's called Vood inside, but it's the name of the plugin is Voodoo. But when you're looking for it, it's Vood, VOOD. That's what I found. So I'm gonna put it on this synth plug or the synth instrument and just play around and see if something strikes my attention. Here we go. I immediately like it. It's dope. Like I like the first one. Like I don't even want to go nowhere else. Sounds pretty funky to me. I'm trying to see if I could roll with that, but I'm still showing y'all what else it does. Slightly staggered. Okay, let's see if I can remember that. Okay. That's what it sounds like without it. Now with. All right, let's rock. Let's roll with that. Let's roll with that. And I'm gonna probably add it some more when we move on. But for this first one here that we was working with, the reason why I made it an audio effect is because I can actually bake that into the actual file itself, or the render of the bounce, and it's giving me it pretty much gave me the option to be able to use free up effects doing it that way. You guys know. Whatever. Let's go. All right, so that means right here we're going to introduce like a bass. I'm gonna put this one beneath it, and all right. Let's see, what can we find? Mr. Mentor, what's up? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate you mentioning that. Yeah, guys. Appreciate the thumbs up. Give me the thumbs up. We like the thumbs up here. Let's see. Trying to see how I want to work the pattern. right, gotta get that one. Wrong one. Let's. Okay. Now the cool thing about Studio One is that when you have multiple things, like multiple MIDI tracks, you can see everything. Like this is the bass. That's my sense. But I don't want to mess with those. But that's good for seeing like what you're doing, lining things up like key by key or whatever, if you're trying to really, really dial in, which is a cool thing. But I don't want to see that. So the only thing I want to see is the bass right now. Just give me the bass. That's all I want to see. Let's take that one out. Now, before I play around with the pattern, I do want to see what this Vood gonna give me. I'm gonna put that on there and just play around with this new plugin. This is my new toy, guys. This is what I'm using right now. Chilling in Ohio, Mr. Mentor. Waiting on the load back home. I'll be in the FL Studio grind when I get home. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. You think you're gonna get the machine? That's even better. That's even better. And I got a course waiting on you to pick up. It's actually pinned in the comment section. You can it's just helping you guys that are new at it. You follow along that course, you should be fine. And then you can always ask me questions. So, yeah. Let's go. See, that's why I didn't want to mess with it. The pattern, because I'm gonna just extend this out. All right, I'm extend that. Extend this one here. Show y'all bigger picture of what's going on. Let's just see what it sounds like if I did it like that, you know what I mean? So what does this thing bring us down here? Oh, that's really cool. Like as you go through it gives you the notes like I guess what it would be primarily used for. or an idea of what you could use it for? I wonder if this works with the presets here at the top. It seemed like the presets at the top is I encourage y'all to check this plugin out. This thing is crazy. Like I say, this one is in the description area of the video. Wait, what was that? It's like a little good, yeah. You could definitely go like, it's like a mix between the dry signal and the wet. It's like a little Now, because I extended the bass out, maybe I could put like a See if I can. No, come back there. Hey Drew, what's up? Appreciate it. Okay, so say for instance, like when we get right here, I'm gonna take, wait, I'm gonna take that, let me see how I want to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna come at the edge of this. Free Fire, what's up? Thanks for joining. We'll come at the edge of that, and then say I duplicate that. Like, why is my thing acting weird? I'm not even sure why I'm not able to make decisions. I must have hit a wrong key or something. Wow. What is going on, man? I must have hit a key that's preventing me from duplicating that. Like, bro, like, okay, first of all, let's save that. I don't know if I need to all right, let's do this. I don't know what happened just now. I'm really unsure, but we're gonna close down Studio One. Like, I can't hit my duplicate key. Like, what? That's weird. I've never had that happen to me before. But anyway, let's do that again. It seemed like all of my other keys are working, and I was thinking, like, man, okay. I do know sometimes stuff gets stuck in this, but that's not the case because this works. My mouse works with no problem. But you got to clean out your stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's pull up this beat. Let's see what happens. I should be able to achieve what I need to do. But how you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Feel free to subscribe. Hit the like button. Also, when you subscribe, you got to make sure you hit the bell icon, the notification icon. So when I go live, you'll see. You'll be in the mix. It's still doing it. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to like unhook my keyboard itself and see if there was a conflict from that. Nope. I got an easy fix. But I gotta make sure this thing is connected. So I have the IO joint, IO station 24C from Personas. Now this joint right here is pretty cool. I like it. But I deactivated it because I got other stuff going on on my system, but I guess I'll need to use it now. Just to get by this situation, this whack situation that just happened. Share what kind of incense burning? I got this joint called Wizard. And it's wonderful. I love it. I bought like a 100 pack. And there's another one that I like. It's called what's it called? The other one is Dragon Blood. I really like that one too. And then there's a new one that my wife likes this one. It's called Copal. That one I really like that one. That one is a new one. But yeah, man, gotta set the vibe, cleanse the air, that type stuff. You know what I mean? Great vibes. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what it's all about right now. Great vibes. Great vibes. That's what we're shooting for. Okay, so So for some reason my keyboard is not allowing me to duplicate. So I plugged in this joint right here, and I accidentally turned it all the way down. Like what the heck? So let me see. I do remember it being like a no. I thought that was a duplicate. There's a dupe. You know what? Somehow maybe my command. Somehow my command probably got bumped out of the system, which is weird. Like I don't even. Okay. It's still in there. Okay. All right. Well, I thought that was a duplicate button on here, but I could definitely set it to do that. No, I can't, because there's no users on this. So there's you can do that on the fader port. Oh, well, actually, maybe I could rewrite over this thing. Man, my fab just got my vibe died. Thanks to Studio One. All right, look, check this out. Check this out. I'm about to show y'all something real stupid that I just did. This is what happened. So uh no, unfortunately I don't have any affiliate links with the sense the instance. I don't really promote that. I there's a bunch of links in the description for all of the equipment and musical stuff that I use, but the instance is just what I happen to like to use when I'm creating. Just overall, you know what I mean. It's just good vibes come from it. All right. So if you guys are interested in knowing what just happened, so like I was having this big hissy fit, right, about how I'm not able to like duplicate. So every time I hit my key, I can't duplicate. So here's something that always never do is I'm never really in another, like if you are in another one of these tools here, then your regular functions become unusable, which is not cool. Studio One personas, they should change that, because I went crazy. Like I'm just trying to whatever. So I got to go back to the regular tool in order to duplicate this. I can't be in the cut tool and duplicate, which I went through all of that for nothing, and all I had to do was like return to the normal tool. This is all I was trying to do. Take that and yep, that's all I was trying to do. Let's take that and clean it up a little bit more. Go like that. think I like the ambient, like the hats. Let me take that and go like this. Maybe like this. I kind of like that. So I'm gonna take all these and just crossfade. Yeah. Take that and crossfade that. Crossfade that as well. Buying the course, yeah, that's an excellent way to support the channel. That's a really that's a way. Yeah. Also, when you subscribe and hit like on the video and stuff like that. But yeah, if you go and purchase the course, it definitely supports the channel. But ultimately, the whole idea of creating a course is to help guys that are struggling with this stuff. The courses are more in depth. When I do these videos live on YouTube, I'm kind of going through stuff. I'll pause and answer a question, but it's more so I'm rushing. I'm doing stuff. I don't quite explain everything that I'm doing. You know what I mean? And of course, with the questions and stuff, I do get questions that are off topic, which is not a problem. But it's just the courses are more like focused in from step one. Step one to all the way to 10 or 20 or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I appreciate it. I really do. So this is what it was from the top. I got sidetracked. The issue with my key command's not working. All right, so I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the bass line and take out the bass line at the edge so that we can enter this new section right here. So, like, maybe like that. I gotta think of something to put right there. now we can come back here and grab some. Yeah. And you already know I am going to grab the voodoo joint because it just sounds amazing. Definitely want to delete those because I only want this to come in during the chorus. Oh, okay. I'm gonna deactivate that. Let's see what Neo. Let's see what Neo got. All right, Lee. I got you. Appreciate it anyway, though. Ooh, that's warm. Kind of like that. Let me change the sound. another song that I favorited. I like. Let's clean up the low end. So we got that neon on it. What if I turn back on the Voog? See what happens. Let's put this after it. That's actually pretty cool. Just turn it down some. That's it right there. So if I turn this all the way up, this is what it's doing. But I don't need it all the way up. What it's doing when I turn it down, it's kind of filling up some of that mid-range warmth that helps fill it up. I like it. I know I had to do it. My mix engineer, boy, what's up? So let me clean it up some. Okay, let me see. My bro, my mix engineer is in the building. What's up, bro? What's up, man? All right, so let's save this. First of all, let's take it to the top and see what we got. I kind of let's see. Let's take that one out. I guess I didn't. All right, let's bring the machine in and see what we can add. to this. Bring it full circle. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's see. I think I want to do that. Let me see. Let me add. Make machine talk to me. Be 21. We're gonna start there. Give me 16 right there. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay. Let's see what that crash sound like right there. Okay, not a problem. Let's clear that one. Remove it. I want that crash to appear here on this channel. Let's just put it there. How about that? How about that? Oh yeah, okay. The scene is too long. Let's go back to this thing and make that 20 bars instead. All right. Yeah, there we go. So I think this is okay, it's only so my scene tool is only 8 bars long. No problem. Oh, there we go. It is fixed. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Let's go to loops. Do I like that? I don't know. It really doesn't need anything, but these are all dope loops. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's a place I never visited before. Ooh, stop it. I'm losing focus. I definitely need to come back there. That's some. Oh my god. I liked it. That one, okay. Now, in order to add that one, I had to come to machine, go back to my scenes, go here, add a pattern, say pattern 2 since it's already in there, make that pattern 20, yep, 20, and then so when we yes. Bruh. All right, let's. I got excited just for that little little loop area I just added. too loud. I definitely do want to bring it up some, like add some more elements to it, like bring another clap or something on the top of that. Yeah, something like that. Actually, that's it. Like I don't want to do much to this. Like it's done. I am not trying to overcomplicate this. And then, you know, add some transitions in here and there. You know what I mean? Just to make it sound pretty. Yeah, man, I'm trying to make it happen, you know what I mean? Clap is probably a little too loud for me. Like it's obnoxious. It should be like right up under there. Like it shouldn't be heard, it should be felt. You know what I mean? Right there. Like just add just a little bit. Let's do it again. Come out of here. Yeah. It's a lot better. A lot better. All right. So the next thing I will do for something like this, uh, like I like how it sounds, but like what I showed you guys last night, what you can do to the drums to bring it out, because I would like to add sidechain to it to make it punch a little bit more, like make the bass duck when I hit the kick. You know what I mean? I can achieve that, but since it's just a sample that I brought in from, I used Splice to bring in that drum sample, and that's how I was able to vibe to that. But I need to like definitely change the way it punches through. And to your point, Mr. Mentor, yeah, and I appreciate that. You were saying I can hear the bass, but um, the way I hear it sounds okay, but I could hear some issues happening with the bass and the kick. So the process that I like to do, I think I'm gonna start using this more often. If I'm messing with samples like this, I might as well. Let's see if I can find that. I have to remember what stuff is. Okay, let me go through my collections. It wasn't beat form. It wasn't drummaton. It was drum something. What was it? But this thing, as soon as I find it, is no, it's not Aero D. Wow, I can't remember what it was that I used. That's crazy. Do I need to go and find my video and see what it was that I used? Okay, let me think. Let me think. Let me think. I know it's by Acusonus. Okay, I know it's by them. And it wasn't Dramaton. It was something else. Gosh. Oh, no wonder. It's not an effect. It's actually an instrument. What? That's crazy. But it's this thing called Regroover. The Regroover Pro. Is this what this is? Which one is this one? There's two of them. There's the player, then there's a pro version. But let's see. So okay, so this is what it is. All right. Um, I done chopped it up and everything, but that's cool because what I'm gonna do here is just take this whole thing and glue it together. Voila, voila. Let's bring that in right here. And the cool thing about this here is that it splits up everything. So if I solo this, check this out. That's my snare. Let's go ahead and label that. That's the kick. I don't know what that is yet. That's like, okay, that's the hats. I want to say this is the, the ticks or the kick and the reverb or the snare. I'll just call it ticks. And what I could do, like this would be great for if I wanted to mix it like its own lane, its own channel. Let's export this. Last time we did layers. And I think last time we didn't even know where to save this stuff to. which is fine. Let me see if I can remember what. And I tell people to like watch that. All right, so it was this. Okay, so it only gave me. See, that's why I didn't want to do it like this. Which is fine because what my idea, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show y'all something. This is what I'm gonna do to this. I really don't. I'm gonna mute this. I may need it since I already got it, but I'll mute that. But all I want is the kick. The kick is what I'm after right now. And let's call it side chain kick. And I'm gonna show you what's so cool about this. Like I don't even need this kick to come out. I could just put it. I could just put it in there as a side chain, and it will it'll do what I need to. Okay, so where's my bass? That's my bass right there. Okay, so I got it labeled, which is cool. We're gonna side chain this to the bass. Let's come right here. You know what? I think I put this on the wrong one. The compressor's supposed to go on the bass. Yeah, the compressor's supposed to go on the bass. So let's deactivate that on the kick. I think that's right. Hold on. I always get this stuff backwards. I've done it so many times and I still get it backwards. Let's see. I want the kick. Where is it? The reason I can't see it is because the compressor is on this one. Wait, it's on my kick. Let's remove it. Yep, that was the reason. So I want my kick to come through. Why can't I move this? If it ain't one thing, it's another, bro. Like, oh, cause it does off. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Now, this kick, I don't even want to plan. I gotta. What did I have to do? Flip it. That's what it was. I had to flip it. There we go. So I could turn that joint all the way down and the effects still come through. That's crazy. Now I can turn the bass up a little bit. So now my bass is punching through the mix. Like you're still gonna get it. You're gonna hear the bass. The bass is being ducked in from the kick. It took me a while to figure that out because it's like I always forget how to do that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm digging it, man. What's up, JY? Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you guys are subscribed to the channel. Thumbs up on the video. Appreciate all the thumbs up. And yeah, we're just vibing out right now. Okay, let's. Let's go on machine and grab the that clap. Let's grab that. Let's see. The clap is right up in here. Mm-hmm. All right, so inside the machine, we gotta duplicate this to make it do the same thing again. So I'm gonna take that scene. I'm gonna put pattern 3 in there. Unique that scene. I'm gonna put scene 2 in there, and also unique that. Now it should be like a everything. I should be caught up in everything when my crash will hit. Pattern 3. It didn't quite do it because my pattern 3 is. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I get it. I am also handling. So then I don't want to. I don't want to do it like that. Then that means I had to. I got a lot going on, guys. So there we go. That's crazy how machine can do that, like the way I was thinking about that. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so like the other thing I like to do here is save it. I like to save the machine file as well. Save as. See, where is this file? Where is it? Blah 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 blah. It's gonna be on this drive. Blah 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 blah. Where is it? Nope, it's not there. So that means it's through here. Studio One. Didn't I just have this problem yesterday? Okay. I found it. I'll just name it the same as the project, whatever. And it's additional file within my Studio One file. So in my Studio file, I have Studio One, the project file, and then inside of that same file, if I doing machine stuff in there, I save machine stuff in there as well. And the reason why I do that is because not all the time machine is recallable. Like you can't recall machine. Like like some of the reasons is that if you do an update or something like that, sometimes, or like Studio One update, yeah, more so Studio One update. Sometimes it knocks out that file. Like there's no way that machine files are protected inside of Studio One per se. Like everything in there is supposed to save like presets, whatever. But it was a couple of times this happened where I went back in Studio One, tried to recall my session, and Studio One, I mean machine did not recall the file that I did inside of there. So when that happened, I had to redo the beat in machine. And then I just got in the habit of like saving the machine file as well, just in case Studio One act up and do something funky or machine does something funky. I have a copy of that file, if that makes sense. Also, if I so desire to take just the machine file and work on it in the standalone version without even pulling it up inside of Studio One, I can just go straight to that file and continue working on whatever that is. Because there is also instances where I'll start out in machine standalone first and then move to Studio One and build on top of that, and the file is still remains a machine file, you know what I mean? Like you can do whatever you want to do with it even after that point. So yeah. So let's look at let's see what oh yeah, man. Absolutely. That's the goal. That's what I shoot for. Rob, man, what's up? What up? What up, man? What does making it unique do? That's a good question. So basically, inside of a machine, I don't have a camera on it right now, so I have to kind of explain it to you. So inside a machine, it's almost like what I'm doing inside of Studio One. So for instance, like when you unique it, like what I did to this, like the verse and then the chorus is adding more, you know, like it's the same beat, but it's like a variation. Just think of it in that sense. Like, okay, in one section, even though this is linear, but like inside a machine here, um, if you duplicate a scene over and over and over, that's fine. But all it's gonna do is duplicate the same pattern, same pattern, same scene. But at the moment that you want to make a change to a beat, make an alternative or whatever, then like say like for instance, you down here at bar 26, 27, right? And you want to do something where the beat comes out, it falls out in that area. You wanted to do something different, and you only wanted to do something different in that one area. Now, if you don't unique that, then you're going to make that change to every single scene or every single pattern until you hit the unique button. So when you hit the unique button, it makes it unique from everything else, like its own separate. All it is doing is duplicating the pattern itself. Like it takes the same pattern with everything you did, the same stuff, but you give it a new pattern to protect it from changes anywhere else. If that makes sense. I explained this in my course. I definitely break it down a whole lot better in the course that I have pinned here in the comment section. So, but hopefully that made sense. If not, I'll have to. break it down further, because my goal is that you understand what's going on. Yeah, and I was making it unique in machine. When I say unique, I'm that's a term I'm only using when I'm working inside a machine. I don't even use that term for Studio One. I just say duplicate it or change it up, or I just you know now I gotta find a singer. That drum pattern goes hard. I mean, all things I can add to it. The only other thing I would add to it is like an open hi hat, like here and there, and like a better way to transition from one spot to another. I might do something like this here at the end, where like I take out the synths and do something. Let's see. Take out arcade and do something like this, like right after the chorus. And then add the chorus back in there. Like that's kind of, let me say that I actually like what I just did, but yeah, that's that's where I would go with that. Yo, fans of the culture, what's up? What's up? What's up? Appreciate the thumbs up, guys, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But I'm going to end the stream here. That's all I have for you guys. Right? What a bummer. Yesterday I did 2 beats all in one, and I had fun. And I hope that you guys enjoy these streams. You know, I do it for y'all. I do it for y'all. So yeah, Master G Productions, big up. I appreciate all of the love that's coming through. Appreciate y'all. Real talk. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I really do. We approaching 15,000 subscribers, and so I'm just hoping that I can like just climb. You know, small YouTuber, just climbing, trying to build my community, More, I know there's more and more people that's out there that's looking for inspiration and this type of help. Because I constantly just pause just to help people. You know what I mean? So that's only it makes me feel good, pretty much. That's what it boils down to. It makes me feel real good that I'm able to help you guys out. In this type of environment. If I have any machine users watching me, and you want like step by step, you know, break it down, beginners. I show you like navigating. I break down each button. I go through each setting, showing you what that stuff is, what it means, when to use something, when not to use something. I build a beat in there to give you like scenario instances, kind of give you like a gist of how it all comes together. I built I built the course around that. So I know there's a lot of you guys that are into making beats and machine, and I took the time and created one for you guys. It's pinned up right now in the comment. So if you want to go over there and check it out and get to work, I invite you to do so. I also made it 50% off. So you guys might want to go over there and take advantage of that now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna change the price on it, but I don't know when. But right now it's 50% off. It's half off of what I was really charging for it. So at the moment, it's there, 50% off, guys. Go ahead and grab it. Also, if you want to grab T-shirts and stuff, look fly like me. You know what I mean? Like, I really honestly feel like there's only one way to do music production. Is if you're wearing these shirts, you got to be rocking one of these shirts. That's the only way that fire is going to come. Like when you put this on, it's just going to be like, oh my God, where's these ideas coming from? Yeah, put on that shirt. I like to have fun on my streams, as y'all can tell, or some of you that don't know that I do like to have fun. But Rob R, what's up? What's up? What's up, man? Master G, you said, do I have email? I'm glad you asked. Cause I do one-on-one sometimes. Well, no, not sometimes. I do it. I do it often. I just haven't did it in a while lately. But there is my email. I do one-on-one sessions as well. So if you guys want to like book a session with me, we can get that rolling as well. So that's another way of doing things. Standalone machine fall 2020 Native Instruments in July. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad you point that out, because that Native Instruments, like I told you guys before, Native Instruments was working on a standalone, and they're kind of making it known, and there's a lot of people that's actually talking about it. So it's like it's a hot topic that's brewing right now in the music production community about the standalone. We don't know what it's gonna look like. We have no clue like what's going on. So hopefully just based on what everybody else doing right now, Akai, even Behringer is coming out is smacking people in the face right now. Like, I would have never thought in a million years to use Behringer or so. Behringer was not something, but they've yeah, they stepped up their game majorly. They stepped it up like in a big way. It's crazy. So you know, gotta look at Behringer again. So yeah, Akai is killing the game right now, and we it's just only a matter of time before a machine release something that's gonna smack people in their face. I really feel I told y'all that. I told y'all how I felt about machine and what they're doing. I do feel like they coming out and they gonna like hit the market in a big way. Um, moving into a full DAW is is where I feel like they're going. Well, actually, they mentioned it, and I said that they mentioned that, so I don't even know why I even said it like that. But yeah, they're going full DAW. Somebody mentioned that they don't even know how they will be able to do that. Come on, man, you got to give them credit. Like they do everything right. Everything that they've done so far has been like bananas. But it's been a while since Native Instruments put out some heat. Now they are already like on top of the game when it comes to products, like what they're doing at sounds.com. All of they instrument packs, expansions and things like that. All of that stuff is top quality. Like there's never been like a moment where they failed or came short there. But even like the machine, it's pretty dope. But like I say, Akaya is killing the game right now and what you could do with it. So supposedly, I mean, we just only looking for Native Instruments to hit the market with the standalone, a dope standalone joint and the full DAW that's supposed to really, really take your mind away from the screen. That has always been the goal, with them. So when I make beats in Machine, I'm usually in Machine. Like I'm rarely on the screen. So it will be awesome to see what happens next. I can only imagine, right? That's what's up, Rob. I'm looking forward to it. Mr. Mentor, yes. Yes, you have made a great investment. I hope you use my link to make your investment. I have to ask you that. But if not, it's cool. But yeah, if you get in the game now, yeah, it is definitely a great time to get in right now because it's like a way of appreciating and admiring where we were before into where we heading. Because you could be like you'll be like me. Machine has been doing like the way the workflow has been the same for a very long time. They add things here and there to help enhance the workflow, whatever. But what they're talking about doing now, that's gonna change the game, and that's gonna have me with my mouth wide open down to the floor, like, oh my god, like what? And that's what I feel like is gonna happen. I'm gonna be jumping up and down, running around like what the heck it just happened, and it's gonna be a crazy crazy excitement, So yeah, I'm only looking forward to it. Machine standalone would allow you to take your plugins from your computer with you. Rob, you seem to know awful a lot about Machine. And I think this was the case last time. I'm like, do you work for them? Like that's crazy. And yeah, um, I agree with you. Yeah, I'm super excited. Oh, I'm scrolling up here. Shell Beat, what's up? Just came in here. Machine MK3 user. Yep. Yep. Machine is in the mix right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what's up. That's what's up. Good stuff. Good vibes. Good vibes. You said MIDI 2.0. Hmm. So this information is on their website. I need, man. I feel so outdated compared to everything you're saying. I gotta look that up. Said making some beats tonight. What I've been missing out. Dude, we've been streaming for 2 hours now, and this is what we came up with. Just a recap. Yeah, we been in here. We been working. We've been working, yo. Yeah, yeah. You're like 2 hours late. Yeah, we've been cracking. So this is a good point though. Just based on that whole like Mister Shell Beats, um, Mister or Miss. I'm not sure who's behind that name. There's no indication of your gender, so I apologize if you are a woman behind that name. But it's usually guys. You know, I get females on here like every once so like handful here and there. They just come in and say, "Oh, okay, Elup's doing this thing again. All right, goodbye." But um the what I wanted to address was you have to have your notifications locked on YouTube. You have to go to the bell icon on YouTube, so when I stream live, you won't miss out. So make sure you go hit the bell icon on the bottom of this video somewhere. It depends on like if you're on a mobile device or like basically the notifications is somewhere near the bottom of this video. And yeah, turn that on because as soon as I go live, boom, you hear and you already in there. um Appreciate that. Arcade is a plugin. Yes, indeed. This is what Arcade is. Arcade is definitely a plug, and it's also a subscription based plugin, and you log in through your account information, right? It sees your, and then here's a photo where I need to change this. So I don't want everything going to the computer. So that's pretty whack. But yeah, you could change where all of the stuff you download, you could change where that stuff goes to. And as you can see, you can log out. But yeah, like it only talks to your account if you're paying a subscription on it. If you're not paying a subscription, nothing's being updated. But as you can see, it's one of those things where they are always updating. And this is what it looks like when you first pull it up. So it shows you what's new. It's the new kits or the new lines or the new kits within the line. This is all new. This is all of the latest stuff from hooks, trap melodies. It's got guides, so it takes you to a YouTube page where it shows you like basic stuff that's going on. And as you scroll down, it's got, I think, what is this? Yeah, more YouTube videos. And then you go here to lines. And when you click on it, you can get a gist of what the overall sound of that line. You just click on it and see what's going on. So here's the beatbox. Yeah. So it's like a hub to all of the samples and And then you can also go for like the actual loop, because the loop is a little different. Like the loops is, yeah, it's the same, but it's like you can go for the actual loop. It's like you can go for just the loop instead of it being loaded into like a player like this. And then when you go in here, like all of these black keys are the effects. You can go in and change something. Like if I could hit black key. It's pretty cool effects. Like each line has the different effects that can do some pretty cool stuff in there. And you also have the ability to go in and change the sample start and end points, or change the loop points, and then you can add like you can tune it, you can add effects like EQ, compression, stuff like that. You can also speed it up, slow it down. All the loops in here talks to the tempo of your DAW. So every time you bring in something, is always mapped. Like everything is always warped to the tempo, so you never have to worry about like trying to like do what you see me do when I bring in an audio clip or sample from another site like Splice. But the cool thing about Splice is all the stuff in there seems to be with tempo written inside of the actual file. So all I have to do next is go in and say, hey, I want to change this to time stretch mode on that channel, and it instantly locks in place. And then that means whenever I need to change the tempo of a song, that file is following the tempo, where I never have to like go in and time stretch something manually, because that's something else you could do in Studio One, obviously. But it's cool that they all have the time tempo written. Makes the job a whole lot faster, easier, or whatever. But yeah, it's a pretty cool plug-in. It a lot of people ask me if it's worth it. I think it's worth it. It's like $10 a month. And I wish I had an affiliate link because I talk about it so much. Man, I'll be rich, right? But yeah, I mean, it's a nice piece to have in your arsenal. I'm paying for it every month, and I love it. I love it. Oh man, you haven't been subscribed? Oh, but now you are. So I feel much better. I feel much better. Thanks for subscribing. And I remember seeing your name before on this channel. You commented before, if I'm not mistaken. I remember seeing, yeah, and but what matters now is you are a new subscriber. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the creative culture. I don't have a effect for that, but thank you for joining the family. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the channel. What are you into? Are you a Studio One person? Are you a machine person? Like where are you as far as production? Look, I have a bunch of people following me from all over. Like, it don't matter what DAW you're using. I'm subscribed to people using FL Studio, Cubase, a couple of people who's working in Pro Tools, even though I hate Pro Tools, but those people make working in Pro Tools like the whole vibe, like their creative energy behind it is what makes the channel cool. So I subscribe to them. You know what I mean? But like, of course, I follow. I don't follow too many Studio One guys though. I do watch a lot of Studio One, not recently anyway. But yeah, I mean, I'm always following just a bunch of people who makes really cool music. Don't matter what DAW you're using, as long as you making it, you doing some cool stuff. I'm gonna follow you. So that's what it is here. Like I choose to use Studio One machine. I dabble in Bitwig sometimes. I plan on going deeper into Ableton Live. It's something I'm looking into. Because of the push. I like the push. I like Bitwig, but I like the push. So it's like I'm gonna have to deal with Ableton Live. I'm gonna have to really learn it. But yeah, I mean, like just music production tips and tricks here. That's what it's about. Do I use Arcade? Yes, I do. Arcade is dope. I use it on the regular. Yep. Arcade is a part of the arsenal. Arcade gives me joy. It's a pleasure to be working in something like this. I feel like with Arcade and it's really the main reason why I guess I made it this far in Studio One is because of things like Arcade and sounds.com and Plugin Boutique, which is a link in the description. Plugin Boutique has so much stuff, so much to offer. Same as Loop Cloud. Loop Cloud is by Plugin Boutique, right? The sounds that come from there is amazing. So like with those type of access to those type of websites and what they offer on those websites with the samples and plugins and things like that, I'm able to do some really cool things using Studio One. With Studio One tools, I'm able to do what I do. But if I had to rely on Studio One, as a creative tool by itself, like just go in there and just work with it, I could do whatever I need to up to the point where I burn out, where I just hit brick wall. It's like a limiter. Like that's it. That's how as far as you going with using Studio One standalone. Now, that's why I was using another plug in here called Neo by UJam. Neo and Voodoo, dumb joints right now. Those are like, I know Voodoo just came out like yesterday. That joint, y'all got to get that. That joint is super dope. I like it, and the link is in the description. Of course, everything that I attempt to talk about, or everything I talk about, I attempt to put the links in the description. That's a better way to say that. But yeah. If you like what I was doing, I like those effects. Again, that I feel like stuff like that is a great companion to working inside of Studio One. Now working inside of something like Ableton Live or Bitwig, those things are automatically creative. It's like a creative juice behind it already. So that's the reason why I'm looking into like moving that direction, using devices and like there's a lot of stuff that you can just use, like, and they give you a bunch of crazy sounds and things in it. Like, I don't want to say it remind me of Logic, because Logic would be kind of like the king of sounds and bunch of plugs and crazy stuff that they offer, which is the reason why I started working with Logic first. But things have changed. Let's see. Machine MK3 users since February. That's what's up. Have you used rolling groove boxes earlier? MC 307, MC 909. Else been DJ track there for a long time. No, I haven't used rolling anything. I'm not a rolling fan like that. I mean, they cool. I've seen them. I played on them. I've been around them for years. I have buddies who owns them. You know what I mean? Like, I know about the product. I'm very familiar with Rollins. Like I said, I had a buddy who owned. Well, I had several buddies who own Rollins stuff, but I never rolling. Now, I'll say, Roland does have a really cool platform. Like a DAW platform. Now, I'll say, like, when I seen that, I was like, wow, they kind of moved up in this world. Okay. Yo, isn't it crazy? Native Instruments started off making a computer emulation of MPC, and now they are going backwards and making hardware, but with so many bugs. Not at all have been addressed. I feel like that was a question that was asked earlier, or you asking the question, you answered at the same time. Okay, I read your comment wrong. I get what you're saying. Um, well, well, I think I think when Native Instruments came out with their thing, I think that they were confronted with, like, they are great, like, love them, love everything about what they're doing, but I think that they were being confronted with consumers who's using a product. It's a lot of people who's doing a comparison between Akai products and what they were doing. And so I feel like it's a constant battle between both of them in that term. You know what I mean? Um, but I do, yeah, yeah. It seemed like Native Instruments was like ahead of the game. Now they, you know, I don't know. Especially when the MK3 came out, I like the idea. It's cool. I love it. And I even like the fact that they left it in the same form factor as the other Mark 1, 2. Yeah, Mark 1 and 2 versions. But well, I have no buts. I think it was cool that that they are attempting. Yeah, NPC is on a whole nother wavelength right now. They just they catching up. They caught up. They caught up. Yeah, they caught up. And then they passing they they passing they passing up. Um yeah. Yeah, but that is that, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, Native Instruments do have different ideas, different goals. I think with that being said, I do think the reason why a lot of those people that got laid off had something to do with the direction and where they were going. I feel like it had nothing to do with the money aspect. I feel like it was all to do with the direction. Like, hey, look, I think all y'all has lost the end goal, the where we trying to go. I feel like that was what the issue was. Like, okay, all of these are great, but that's not where we were going. Or we trying to go here and y'all not producing. Y'all not working fast. No, y'all not giving us what we need, and all of y'all doing the same stuff like y'all in the box. We're gonna let all of y'all go, and we're gonna start fresh from the start. And we need to regroup this, and you know, I don't know. Only Native Instruments can answer that question. Like, what's going on there? Why y'all? I do think that they went backwards when they put out the micro 3. That's backwards to me. I do think that that's backwards. They, but I understand why they did it. It was to go after the people who uses the computer anyway. Like, why you need a big screen for that. But I feel like the micro Mark 2 was better because of the screen that it has. Or the micro 1, the very first one that came out. 1 or 2, I think 1 and 2 was pretty much the same, if I can remember. I never owned one until now when they sent me one. The micro 3, which is right down here underneath me. I use this when I go on the road. I put this in my bag, and it's good for that. Keeping your bag, bang out something right quick, get an idea going. But it's like the fact that is the screen is like super small. It's like a 2-liner. I can't do nothing with that. Like, seeing that I'm very, you know, I'm very pro MK3 person, and like trying to figure this out. Like, oh man, like what the heck? Like, what were they thinking when they came up with this? I don't know. I still use it, and I still think it's dope because it does keep the same design factor as the MK3, but the screen right there. But I do get it, because if you think about it, if you look at it, the way everything is designed and mapped out, there's hardly no room for a screen up here. I mean, it's half. I don't know. They tried to keep everything, all of the essential pieces, with the touch strip thing. Like they try to keep like all of the main goodies of the MK3 on here, but it's just condensed. But I don't know. But for a beginner, that's all you need, because you as a beginner, you're not even looking at the MK3 yet. You know what I'm saying? You all in the computer trying to like really understand what does what, where everything is. Eddie Kane is here. What's up? Your channel be lit. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Real talk. It's a hard workflow compared to machine, I notice now. It's a micro. It's supposed to be compact. On the go. Yeah, man. Of course. But when you comparing the Mark II to the Mark III, that's where the major difference comes. See, this one, the MK3 from the MK2, it wasn't really a big, huge change. Like the workflow is still sort of there. Like the form factor is still there. It's like the same thing. The big things that happened was they added 2 big screens on the MK3 versus the MK2. But the MK2 still had 2 screens. It was just black and white. You know what I mean? Now they put the MK3 is a stem. It's like a stem from the Machine Studio into a MK3. So Mark II and the Machine Studio, bam. MK2 form factor size, that's MK2. But what it does, screens, all that came over from the studio. And then, like, they joined together and made this powerful deal. The micro MK3 had a screen on it. Way bigger than this. It was way bigger than this. It wasn't a 2-liner. It was a screen big enough to see what you were doing, navigating around it. That's the point that I was bringing out. I'm not really talking about the fact that it's small and compact for traveling purposes. That's not really where I was going with it. I was just saying I was coming from a design perspective, and like whoa, because you went from a big screen to a small screen. That changes everything, because now it's like it's a 2-liner and you trying to figure out like what everything is, what everything does. And when you hit these buttons here on the side, it's like they are, I don't know. I have to play with it more. Like I play with it, but the point of it is that the reason why it's like that is because they know people are going to be on the computer more. So it's like, why waste their time trying to create something on a small form factor when most of the people just are on the computer. So it's like it'd be like, let's just put what we think that they need, which is everything on here, like the important stuff, and put it on this one, and everything else y'all just look at the computer, like how to browse around and do all the extra stuff. Yeah, y'all could just be on the computer for that type of stuff. It's great. It's great for that. That's all I was saying. That's where I was coming from. I know why it's small and compact, which is the reason why I take it and put it in my backpack. Yeah, the screen sucks. I know. And that's crazy why we're talking about this because my video in the background is the actual video that that I did discussing the micro, and I talk about like who's it for, but like it's what everything right here is not to knock down native instruments. I just never understood that, and they explained it to me, which is the reason why I was able to break it down. And I broke it down like that, the way that they explained it to me, like this is what is okay. I was like, okay, cool, I get it. But for me, I make this thing fit in my backpack as well because it's like it's small enough to fit in there because that's what I was doing with my MK1. Now this thing back here is what I'm not putting in my bag and traveling around. But I can put this thing in my bag. It's still small enough to fit in my backpack, no problem. Like if I'm really trying to do something, like really, really trying to, yeah, like I need this thing because that's what I'm used to. You know what I mean? Like with the, which is cool that they, when I had the studio, I loved it, but I couldn't travel everywhere with it. So I would take my MK1 with me. I was taking my MK1 with me at the time when I needed to travel and go to other studios and like whatever, was working on stuff when I'm away from my setup. So I was taking my MK1, but now the micro, I take the micro instead. Or if I need to, I could take this because it's the same size as the Mark One. So it's like it works. What I think about the MPC Live tool, I think it's great. I didn't point that out earlier, but I was talking about MPC and how they climb that, and that's actually what I was getting at. The Live too. That thing is remarkable. The Live, the MPC one, that thing is crazy. Like that's when I felt like, okay, all right, they made their statement. They, when the one came out, and then now recently the Live two, a lot of people is really liking what they're doing over there. So there you go. Do you think native instruments will go full DAW? Yes, we talked about that earlier, but yes, they are going full DAW. There's actually some information out now on their site about that. MK3 standalone. I don't know, but I think so. I really feel like there will be efforts in that direction to come out with something standalone. I think so, because if the NPC is doing what they doing, I honestly feel like, because actually when you think about the MK3 also, this is something I didn't mention, but the MK3 has an interface in it. There's an interface on here, guys, on the back of it. You can use the interface. Like you can come out of speakers in here. You can put a headphone in here. You can put a mic in here, line level, of course. In this thing, like, that is the caveat about this. That, so buying this over the other versions, I mean, is it worth it? Yeah, because you see all that it does, like compared to what the Mark One or the Mark Two does, or even the studio. The studio, it's cool, but everything that's on here, there's a lot that they added in here. There's an interface, people. Like realistically, like you could change. Like if you work in the Studio One, you can change the Studio One to come out of the interface of this thing and put your headphones in this thing. If you on the road somewhere You can plug this thing up USB. Like this thing takes power. There's something that the Mark 1s and 2s don't have. This one you could plug in the wall, but you don't have to, because you could just plug it USB into your system and it will work. So just imagine the setup, the mobile setup. The perfect mobile setup is like if you was to be on the road, in the car, the plane, for some of you at work, if you got it like that, plug this up to your laptop, put your headphones in the jack of the actual of the machine itself and rock out. That's dope. Perfect mobile setup. I mean, you could take the micro with you. There are headphone jacks on most computers, no problem. But I'm just saying, I just think that's crazy. Plug it up to some speakers as well. Like some of you guys are worried about buying interfaces. Like if you got, as long as you got the MK3, you don't need an interface. This thing is an interface. You just plug your speakers out of there. That's it. That's all you need. That's it. That's all. Could that be the end of Logic? Hey Eddie, tell me what DAW are you using? Like, what are you using to make music? Black Ab, what's up? Man, we just in here chatting, chopping it up, shop talking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Eddie Kane, I need you to tell me what DAW are you using? But to answer that question, no. That's not the end of Logic. It is that question for me? Like, is that the end of me using Logic? I've already ended using Logic, but not fully. Like I dabble in there, like I still dabble in there to do stuff. No problem. I will always do that because Logic is always home. Because that's the first DAW that I started doing some real stuff, real records, making money professionally, that type thing, using Logic. Like Logic is what started it for me. So I'll never put Logic down. I was just sitting there, like, according to the updates and stuff, what they doing inside of Logic is it's remarkable. I was amazed. I was blown away. I like it. Is it enough to keep me in there? Not necessarily. Like I will revisit Logic to show y'all some stuff that's really cool in there. But other than that, like, I don't think Logic is where it is for me right now, where I'm going. So that's kind of where I am mentally. Yeah. Studio One is, even though the limitations, Studio One just been holding me down because I like the tools and what I could do, that type of thing inside of Studio One. And I just use other things like what you guys see me use, which is the Neo joint and the Voodoo joint. Like these joints right here. This Neo joint right here is what's up. This one and this one. these joints is crazy. These are crazy. I like these a whole lot. I think these are dope. And if you're interested in buying this, these are just effects, like adding to what you do in your DAW, whichever that is. It's VSTs. You can use it anywhere. You say, what's the proper way to save your sessions? Do you save them on external drive and just run your programs on the main drive? Yeah, I save all of my stuff onto an external drive. Um, yeah, that would be the proper way to do it because I mean you can save it to your internal drive, but what you going to do is run the risk of saving all your stuff on your internal drive, and your computer will slow down, and that type of thing. Especially depending on what you're doing, but like like all of your plugins, your DAW, and all that stuff has to run on the same disk that boots up your computer. That's the only way it works. But you can save your like I said you can save your stuff on an internal drive if you want. That's totally up to you. But in the event that you know what I'm saying, like it's great to get in the practice of I save my stuff on external. Let's put it like that. I save my stuff on an external drive. I don't put anything on my internal drive. I just don't do that. Especially like for the type of stuff I'm doing. I'm adding samples and stuff in the project and bouncing stuff down. And if I'm working with vocals and bringing stuff in, blah 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 blah, that stuff will get huge pretty quick on your internal drive, and it will eventually um it will occupy space because your computer works together hand in hand with your memory and your hard drive, the speed of your hard drive. If your hard drive is close to capacity, your system will slow down tremendously. So if you have a slow computer system, try erasing everything. Well, not everything, but like all your programs have to live on, on the internal. But like if you got like a bunch of movies and sound, audio, music, you know, then you need to like copy that over to external drive and delete it off your computer and watch the speed of your computer speed up tremendously. Make a video showing us what is the frustration you have in Studio One MIDI and how you don't get that issue in Logic Pro X. I've did several videos. I did several videos like that. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I've done several videos showing the frustration I have with MIDI. Um. I would say when I upgraded my computer, I don't have as much issues as I did before. So that's the reason why I ain't really been tripping lately. But they still there. It still exists. Yeah, it's still there. Not as much as before, but it's still there. Like it's like okay, getting a new faster computer did not change how the performance of Studio One. Now perform the when I speak performance, like what Studio One does now versus what it was doing before, like how much it can handle. Of course, it's totally better. but those type of issues are still there. And it's basically like it seems like it's lagging. Like it puts, like if you don't hit it right on one, it will put it before one, after one. Like when you record notes, it's not accurate, and that's when I'm using quantize, the input quantize. It'll put stuff in weird places. When you playing in Logic, it just works. Whatever you play records where you play, wherever you put your hand in. And if you have quantize going, everything is locked in place. Same in machine. When you putting stuff in there, it's gonna lock in place. Like I compared machine with Logic all day. Like they both the same as far as like inputting MIDI notes in there. Like that, that's I not even tried it in Cubase. Cubase got that on lock. Like you're not having that type of issue in Cubase. Only when you come in Studio One is when you start having issues where the MIDI is not being recorded where it's supposed to be recorded. Like that's the only place, So, yeah, but I've did several videos on that. But everything is a little bit better now. So if I was to try to do a video now, I'll have a hard time trying to find that problem. It's only when I'm working on the track. Like if I'm doing something like this live, like you guys see me do, and I insert something like, oh, like that's wrong. Like why this it's only when I'm in the vibe. If I'm trying to do something on purpose, it's not gonna work. I don't know, it's weird like that. So, but yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. It's always fun hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna end it here. As always, guys, my name is Ellip from Creative Sound. Remember, music is art. You're the artist. Paint your picture. Stay creative without rules. I'm out of here.